Hi, in this video you are going to learn the collection interface. So collection interface consists these methods like add. Method is to add the object to the collection. Add all, the method adds all the elements in the given collection to particular another collection. Clear, so it will clear the elements of all the collection. It will contains, it will check a particular element present in the collection or not. Contents all will check that particular collection is present inside another collection, all the elements present inside another collection or not. Equality will be checked, like the element of all collection, one collection is same as another collection or not. Hash code will return the hash value. Empty check, like it will check the element, at least one element is present or not. At least no element present, then it will create, it will give it is an empty collection. Iterator will iterate the elements of the collection. Parallel stream, it returns the parallel stream of the collection. Remove element, so it will return the remove, to remove the element. So that is used to remove the given object from the collection. If there is a duplicate elements or values, then this remove will first occurrence of the object will be removed. So I will come to this in the example section. Remove all, this method will use to remove all objects mentioned in the given collection from the another collection. Remove if, like it is a kind of predicate, based on the predicate value or condition, it will remove the element. So retain all, this method is used to retain all the elements in the collection that are contained in a specific collection. Size, it will return the size of the collection. Speed iter already explained in the previous video. Interface, iterable interface video, please check that. Stream, it will be explained in some other video where I will explain collection versus stream. To array method is to convert the collection to array. Okay, so that's all from the like method wise. So let's go to the example. So let's open this now. If I go one by one, so let's say I have one collection that first the collection will add the city Delhi, Pune, Kolkata, and then this is the add method. So if I print this, it will print the elements. Now next is that add all method. So if I want to add the values with that particular collection, let's say I have another collection, so then if I use this, so let's say I want to add different value. Okay, so and then print or call the do loop here. So before that I need to do the add all. So collection 1 adult, collection 2, so this value will be added to this collection. So I am printing the previous collection. So now if I check it, it will print all the values. Okay, Kolkata and Patna is in the second collection. Next is that, let's say I want to clear the collection. So if I make it clear, collection dot clear, so then if I, after that if I print, then it will print the blank element, like nothing else, nothing will be printed. Now next is, okay, clear contents. So let's say I want to check that collection is present, so element is present or not, how it will be checked. So let's say I want to check the contents. So if I want to just check the contents, I can check like that. So here I will just print out the collection, and in this case we are checking the collection contains the element or not. Okay, so here it will return true because it presents the element. Now next is, let's say if I check contains all. So in case of contains all, what I need to do, let's say we should have another collection, let's say this one. Now here I can check this collection contains all, this one not. So basically for contains all check, just C2 C1 contains all. collection 2. So if I check this, then it will return false. Now if I just do Kolkata, then it will return true. Okay, now there is one scenario, let's say in this case. So in this case it will return true. Okay, and also if the order also is different, let's say Kolkata is the second element, then also it will return true because all the element present in another collection. But here let's say extra element present in this case more than, like, then it will be false. So these are all the possible combination I show you. You can check by pause the video and identify the code. Now next is equals. So the equality, like I mentioned the previously, if the let's say in this case if I want to check the equality, let's say collection 1 versus collection 2 equals. So this is, it will obviously return false. Okay, because the it is not equal. Now if I remove the element, then also it will return false because the element is not in the same order. Now if I make it in the same order, collection 1 and collection 2, and all the elements are same, then it will return true. And if like it is a lesser element, let's say one element is not present, then also it will return false. So these are all the possible combination. Now let's check the hash code method. So the hash code method, right, it will return the hash value. So here just I will print both of the collection hash code. So in this case it is same. So it will be same because it is in the same order. Let's say if I change the order, then the hash code will be different. So because of that only the equality return false. Okay, because it is creating order wise hash code, based on that it will get different hash code. Now next is empty. So if the collection, let's say if clear, after this if I make it clear, then it will return empty. So here if I do like that and then try to print is empty or not, then it will return empty. And by default it is not empty. Okay, if I not call this clear, then it will be false. Next was iterator. I already explained the iterator. So parallel stream also, it is the stream and it is the parallel operation of the stream that can be done. So it is added in Java. It will be explained later on. Remove. So by remove I can remove one particular element. Let's say from this collection I want to remove one part, any one element. Let's say remove Kolkata. So here, and then let's say I print that. Okay, so if I do that, then it will print the first two element. So I also can remove Pune here, then it will remove Pune and print the first element and third element. Now let's say if I want to remove one element that is not present in the collection at all, then it will like not throw any exception, it will not remove anything. Okay, now remove all will like, it also expect one collection. So here let's say here I want to remove the Delhi and Pune from the main collection. So here only Kolkata should be shown. Okay, so remove all actually remove one collection from another collection. Okay, now let's see what happen if the collection contains more than the source collection. Okay, here also another additional element. So then if I print it, it will remove the element that present in the source, it will remove. Okay. Now next is remove if. Remove if also added as predicate function. So if I go to the documentation, it is added from Java 8. So we can add the actually predicate function over here. So if I write the syntax, it should be like this. Okay, contains or equal. So if suppose I want to check if the, I can write the condition, right? If the element is Kolkata, then remove. So if I do this, then also it will remove, and also it will print the Delhi and Pune. So here we can write our custom logic, not only, it can be any logic we can write. So this is the predicate function. Okay. So next is retain all. Retain all like the same thing like remove. So it is the opposite. So it will retain. So here it will have the collection. So let's say if it is present in that collection, then retain. So maybe like that. So it will retain all. Now let's say Pune is missing over here, then it will retain Delhi and Kolkata. Okay. So it is a kind of union from two different collection. So whenever you need to have this functionality, we can use the retain all function between two collection. Please remember, it will only retain the values present in the first collection. So next is size. It will return the size of the collection, already explained many times. And to array, actually from collection, if we want to convert the collection to array, sometimes it is required. So for collection we have a to array function, to array. So actually to array also two different type of implementation, this to array, another to array with the element. So anyway this to array will return, this to array function will return the elements in the array. So let's say here it is a string collection. So here the syntax would be like that, call array. Okay. So it will give you the array. So here we need to cast. So this is the way we need to write. And also there is another method that I mentioned, to array with the generic syntax, I guess this one. So here we need to provide the, so 1 minute, this is okay, this is the to array. So here like I mentioned, it will return the object array, and that another to array that I will discuss in another. Okay, you can have the example over here. So here from the, so if I go to the details example, so you can check like from how it can create the to array function by passing the array itself from collection to array. So here let's say I need to first define the size. Here let's say I define the size new string array, and maybe we can use the size of the element new string array. Actually here I can mention the size, let's say for now 7. Now here if I want to convert from collection to array, that means the call dot to array, and there I need to provide the call array. By that way it can convert the array collection to array. Okay, this is another API, another method. So I think that's all from this particular tutorial, and in next tutorial we will explain the difference between the collection and stream in detail. Okay, if you have any doubt you can comment that doubt in the comment section, and also you can ask questions. Thank you.